about the dance, right? For Garba, people are dancing for more than 2 to 3 hours,
Good.
4
Thank you
hours.
for asking. So, Priyanka, are you ready with any topic as such?
Uh, yeah, so we can talk about the side effect of COVID vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Like some
Okay.
people are
Yeah.
facing some health issues after having COVID vaccine.
Some
So
health
we can talk about
issues.
this
Yeah.
issue.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got it. So,
Hmm.
what have you found in the recent times?
Have you found any cases that people are actually falling sick? I have heard a lot of cases with heart attacks and involving and having
Yeah.
a link with the COVID
There.
vaccine, right? Hmm.
Yes,
So,
yes. Yeah, so I have seen recently a news where 300 people died because of cardio attack while playing Garba. So in Navratri festival, so many
Oh
people
my God.
were died.
So many people
So
died.
they
Yeah.
are playing Garba. Yeah, and their ages is like 15 years old, 25 years old, and they have cardio attack. So that is a very big issue, I think.
Yes.
Like, but our health experts are saying no, this is not for. There is no reason for COVID vaccine. There is another reason, but there is no reason. But people are saying it is because of COVID vaccine.
COVID vaccine itself. Yes.
Yeah. So it is a very recent issue. People are facing this problem. So many people lost their children. So many people lost their
Yes.
elders. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is very true because we are facing that issue nowadays after the vaccination, where
Mm,
most of the people who are affecting by it is the younger group, the younger age
younger
group.
group. Yeah.
and I have seen a lot of people who had the repercussions of the vaccines. They have prolonged health issues. Even now, it is following them. A lot of people have asthma attacks when they never had it before, right? So a lot of people are linking it with the COVID vaccine. We are not sure about if this is the side effect, because we are the first ones who have took the vaccines, right? So it will take years to understand that what exactly would be the repercussion, what will be we will be facing in the future or the coming generations as well.
Mhm. Yeah, some people are saying about new generation also. Like after having vaccine, so many people don't uh, like they are not able to uh, give a birth to a children. Like
Fertility issues.
yeah,
Hmm.
for delivery issue and then conceiving a baby also. It is
Yeah,
also issue.
the
Fertility, right? The fertility
Fertility.
issues there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think it
Okay,
is a real, maybe in my opinion, I think it
maybe.
affects so
Hmm.
many people. But
Hmm.
we have to understand first, then we have to say something. But it is true. So it is because of our government try to like they they
Hmm.
forced us to have a vaccine.
Yes,
It's
true.
not on our choices. It is
It
of
was
by
not,
force.
yeah, it was not our choice. It was forced into, because
Mm,
no matter where you would be going, they used to ask for it, right?
yeah.
You need to have the produce certificate that you have took the COVID vaccination. If you're
Yeah.
traveling somewhere, you have to take it. So that is a problem. I have seen one of my student who didn't take the vaccine, right? So he was put in Mangalore itself. He didn't take the vaccine. Everyone had forced him. Everyone in the family had took, but he decided not to. But I feel if you are a person who requires a lot of traveling, who needs to go to places, it's very difficult because everywhere they used to ask for the certificates.
Hmm.
So how would you go for that? It was forced upon us, right?
Yeah.
So right now we do not have any solution for the same, right? We do not have anything that can cause a study, of course, the government or the people will not take it on them, right? That it's because of them it is happening, or because of the vaccines that is happening. I don't think they will take the responsibility for that
Yeah,
or
nobody
do the
going to
study.
take responsibility.
No one would, right?
Mm.
To do the appropriate results or to at least understand what is happening with the younger generation, why they are having this cardiac arrest at a younger age, which we have never heard of before these COVID, right? It
Yeah.
was a rarest case that we would have heard, and it would have been come in the paper, like one guy would have
Mm.
gone through that. But now it's not the case. It is happening for many people, right? So
Many
I
people,
think
yeah.
there would be some kind of a connection to it.
Yeah, so who will responsible for deaths? Like, it's a very big issue. Nobody going to take responsibility, but
Nobody
people
is
are
going to
saying,
take, yeah.
what about these younger generation who lost their life because of the vaccine? They want to save their life from COVID, and they mm, died because of COVID vaccine. So it is not good.
Yes. So it is not possible, right? I
Mm.
can totally understand it is very difficult to get hold of the same as well. And we
Yeah.
have seen that a lot of people who are facing these issues, I'm sure you might be come across a lot of people who are not taking any responsibility for the same.
Mm. Yeah.
I think what we can do is do a proper study on it. What is happening?
What is
What are the
happening?
symptoms? What are the
What
things
we
that we
have to
can
do
do?
for this if we are facing,
Exactly.
if we have any kind of problem, so what we should do. But I think it was a very, very big problem that time. COVID was very big problem. So
Yes.
there was no time. There was no time to think about. But people wanted to save their life. That is why they
Mm-hmm.
get vaccinated. So these all
Yes.
things are involved in this.
I think so, the same, right? So it's very important that you need to get it done. A lot of time that at least we should be understanding where it went wrong,
Mm.
what are the symptoms, what we can do to actually stop this as well, so that
Yeah.
we can go to the doctor and consult regarding the same, how to stop this if you are
Yeah.
facing certain kind of dizziness, if you're
Mm.
facing fatigue, or if you're feeling really tired throughout the day, what exactly you would be doing with it. And a lot of people think that it is common, you might feel tired, you might do this, so they do not take any action for the same, they do not go to the doctor for the same, right? Because as youngsters we believe that it is added expense. Why would we go to the doctor, especially if you are someone who has just started a job or do not have a job? You will be thinking, why would I be a burden on my parents? I have to go to the doctor, additional bills that are going to take
Yeah.
place, right? So I think that is the major problem where the youngsters are not ready to go to the doctor and
Yeah.
consult them, to the hospitals, do the necessary tests.
Mm. But I think how doctors should know, because it is a new problem.
It is a new
It
problem.
is
Yeah.
it is a new
I think,
problem. I think they
yeah.
also don't know about this, and they are not going to take responsibility for this because they are also involved in making
Mm-hmm.
vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't prove that vaccine is not good.
Yes, they're
That
very
is why.
difficult to prove that, right? Okay. So overall, I can understand that these are the cases that we are facing difficulties in. A lot of time we have heard people who have come along with different problems. You can do certain scans, you can understand if there is certain changes in like ECG, right? If there is a problem with your heart, or if you are having certain things, a variation which is happening there, at least we'll come to know that there might be some problem with you. right? And take the necessary action if a person should not do heavy long hours or exercises, or like you suggested about the dance, right? For garba people are dancing for more than 2 to 3 hours, 4
2
hours
3 hours, yeah.
continuously. They are fatigued, they are dancing, moving around. Maybe your heart is not in the position to take that,
Yeah.
right? So we have to understand and not go beyond the level of tiredness. If you feel fatigue, you need to stop. Do not
Hmm.
exert yourself to another level, because that's not going to be beneficial. Even people who are going to the gym, right?
Hmm.
They would exert themselves to a next level. They will feel a lot tired. They are not going to stop until and unless they finish 1 hour, 2 hours in the gym. So
Hmm.
I think there should be certain limits to it. Don't you think?
Yeah, there should be certain limits because food is also chemically treated. Everything
Yes,
is
processed, overly processed food, right?
nothing is natural and everything is pesticide. So we are not
Hmm.
that much healthy. We are looking healthy, but we don't. We have some issues. Like
Yes,
everyone have some issue because of food, because of water, because of climate
yes.
change.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we should
So
try
that is a
to
problem,
do
yeah.
some rest and we should try to limited walk, limited dance, limited exercises, whatever,
Hmm.
uh, which is normal for us. We should increase things like increase
Hmm.
exercises, but step by step.
Okay, yes, very important. Step by step process, not all at once. That is a key point here, because I've seen a lot of people doing everything all at once, right? It's
Hmm.
not good for you. You have to take the step by step process for the same, and then start seeing the changes, right?
Yeah.
So, Priyanka, today you took a very good topic about the side effects of COVID-19, which we are noticing nowadays,
Hmm.
people from the younger age who are facing it. Now, how would you conclude this topic?
Yeah, so I would conclude this topic first. Government should take responsibility for this, and they should provide us some treatment or some health tips, like because nobody knows about precautions and if someone facing an issue, so they have they don't know how to protect these things.
Yes.
And yeah, so government should take responsibility for this, and we also aware about these things. We should try to understand things. We should um, we should try to read about this,
Yes.
know about this, and then try to mm, consult doctor if we are facing some issues. So we should try to consult a doctor without any hesitation. So
Yes.
this is how we can save a life, our life, on our family's
Yes,
life, we can say.
our family's life, yes. Very
Yeah.
important. That's a very good conclusion. And overall, Priyanka, I really like the way that you have communicated. You have talked about the consequences, what we can suggest about the same from our end, right? Even if you cannot go to the doctor, what are the things that you can follow? So these are the things which are important. So overall, I got a very good topic, right, that I can discuss with other students also, right, what they have noticed. So overall, Priyanka, that was a good session, and we'll be meeting you soon with another random topic that I will be giving you this time. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Have a great
Bye.
day ahead.